This is Frozen Lake and Cliffs, the Sierra Nevada, by Ansel Adams, a pioneer of American landscape photography. Adams captured this scene at Precipice Lake in Sequoia National Park, located in California's southern Sierra Nevada mountains, under Eagle Scout Peak near the Cahuilla Gap. The lake can stay frozen into summer, as when Adams visited the area. Recalling the scene, he wrote, "The lake was partially frozen, and snowbanks rested in the recesses of the cliffs. I was impressed with the solemn beauty of the scene and saw the image quite clearly in my mind." Adams, who was born in San Francisco in 1902, originally aspired to be a concert pianist. The diligence in refining technique and long hours of practice translated well to his approach to photography. In 1916, his father was convinced to vacation in Yosemite Valley. Adams explained, "That first impression of the valley was a culmination of experience so intense as to be almost painful. From that day in 1916, my life has been colored and modulated by the great earth gesture of the Sierra." He enthusiastically captured the stunning landscapes he saw with a Kodak No. 1 Brownie camera his parents had given him, marking the start of a lifelong passion. He then joined the Sierra Club, working as a custodian of the LeConte Lodge every summer from 1919 to 1923, eventually becoming the club's official photographer, as a way to both introduce others to the wonders of the land and educate the importance of conservation. Adams's style of photography was a direct response to the softer, more romantic pictorialism that was popular at the time. In 1930, just a couple years prior to taking this photo, he met modernist photographer Paul Strand in Taos, New Mexico. This encounter influenced Adams' purist approach to street photography. Adams, along with Edward Weston and other photographers, formed Group F64 in 1932, which sought to capture subjects exactly as they appear, defined by sharp focus and full tonal scale, with clean lines and dramatic contrasts. They also promoted using large format view cameras and contact printing. The composition of this photograph embodies those elements. It's in sharp focus, allowing the viewer to appreciate the visual textures of the cliffs and snowbanks as if actually standing there. The darker elements, such as the shadows and naturally occurring dark streaks in the granite, as well as the lake, balance the lighter elements of snow while creating a dramatic effect. The scene is both geometric in its natural formation and in the way Adams framed the shot. It consists of a number of triangulated forms, a pattern that is psychologically pleasing to the eye and guides the viewer's attention to specific areas of the photograph. The lake adds further dimension to the shot, the reflective surface mirroring the forms of the cliffs while further lengthening the verticality of the scene. The resulting image is both realistic and hauntingly beautiful. Adams wrote, "At any event, I believe I was able to express in this photograph the monumental qualities of the subject that I responded to so intensely at first sight. In those days, I could imagine the composition and the desired values fairly well, but I did not then have the necessary craft to relate exposure and development precisely for optimum results." Light exposure was a difficult factor for Adams when photographing this scene between the contrast of blinding light from the snow and the darker elements. He found developing a satisfactory print of the scene equally difficult. For instance, the snow on the lake appearing blown out, too white with little detail. After spending decades experimenting and honing his print process, it wasn't until much later that Adams claimed he got it right. Before he stopped printing his works in the late 1970s, Adams worked on one last major project called the Museum Set that included either 25 or 75 images, 10 of which Adams handpicked that best exemplified the work of his career. This photograph was one of the 10 he considered biggies. Adams was neither the first nor last American landscape photographer, but his legacy as a teacher and writer, as well as his dedication to promoting land conservation and photographs of awe-inspiring vistas, made him a household name.